let's see what is the use of this meter bridge to find unknown resistance. Here is a circuit and diagram. Circuit diagram is here. Is a L-shaped plate is there, another L-shaped plate, and in between one simple plate is there. This is a metal shaped plate is there. Now you can see that between two metal shaped plate, here we have one gap is there. We have connected resistance box. Here another gap is there. We have connected unknown resistance. In between one terminal is there. With that we have connected galvanometer. With another one we have connected jockey key. Here is one metallic wire is there. It is of 100 centimeter. L-shaped plate is another two ends. You can see that in between we have connected battery and key. You can change the order also, no problem. You can connect here negative or positive, is fine, no problem. At that time current direction will change. Now expression is from the, we can say, the Wheatstone bridge we have derived for the meter bridge. We have simplified that to remember R by L. You can see here R by L is equal to X by 100 minus L. X by 100 minus L. It is easiest way to remember, where R is resistance from the resistance box, X is unknown resistance, and L is balanced length. Here is the table. You can see the table. Serial number 3 to 4 readings we have to take for unknown resistance from the resistance box, balance length L. It is a one balance length, so another obviously 100 minus L, and from the expression we can find unknown resistance. Now let us come to the circuit diagram. See, it is a L-shaped plate, simple plate, L-shaped plate is there. In between the gap I have connected resistance box as I have shown you here. Similarly, in between the gap, another gap, we have connected unknown resistance. This wire is unknown resistance that we are supposed to find out. In between one terminal resistor which is connected with the galvanometer, another terminal is connected with the jockey key. This is known as a jockey key. Right? We have to put over here, so connection will be completed. You can see the two L-shaped plate is there. Its two ends are connected with the battery and key. This is wire is connected over here. Wire is there. Right? It is connected with the negative terminal over here. Circuit is open. How to get the idea whether the circuit is connected properly or not? Right? As I have told you that in one gap we will consider unknown resistance, in another one we will consider resistance box, and in between the plates at the center point I will connect galvanometer, another terminal with the galvanometer. Now this is connected properly or not, that we have to understand. So for that, what we can say, if we switch on the circuit, put the at 50, deflection is coming one side, I remove, I take the infinite key. You can see infinite key is there, and if I connect again at the 50, it is showing another deflection on the other side. So it is correct. There are different ways are there, but it is simplest way. Fine. Other are telling that at one end, another end you have to put. I have this method. I am keeping no resistance first. I have considered no resistance, so for that you can see on a left hand side deflection is there. If I remove infinite key and I kept it at 50 only, I am not changing, it is at 50 only, and for that it is another side deflection is coming. Fine. Now let us understand, its circuit is correct now, that is we understood. Now let us understand how to connect. Now it is mentioned that we should take the readings near about 50 only, and it should be between 40 and 60. That is already mentioned in so many books. So if 50 is giving the best answer, let us try for that. I studied in a theory of Wheatstone bridge or meter bridge that we can use the equation R by L is equal to X by 100 minus L to find unknown resistance X, where R is resistance box from the resistance from the resistance box, L is the balance length, X is unknown resistance. Fine. And now we have prepared the table, and we can use for 4 reading or 3 readings we can use. Now I am switching it on. I am putting the resistance, it is jockey key, at 50. Can you see the 50 over here? 50. I have kept at the 50. Now I am taking some random resistance because I am not getting deflection 0. I am getting beyond 30. So I am just taking 7 reading initially, but even then it is deflection is beyond 30. So I'm taking more readings. Okay, I can see that it is still there for 9 also. Let us take 10 now. For 10 I removed, so meaning is that from 9 to 19 it is going another side. It means, see here initially it for the 9 it is one side, for 19 another side. It means that it is between 9 and 19. But what happened, we got 50 readings, so it is very good answer. Now I am increasing by 1. Resistance was 12, now I increased by 1, so total resistance is 13, and I am trying near about 50. You see that Galvan deflection is 0. Please focus here. It is 0 deflection is there. And what is the reading? Let us see. You can see it is more than 50. Now it is 51 around, 52 around, 52 around, right? Now see what happened for, you can see in the reading, for 12 it was 50, for 13 I increased 1, then length is also increased. Now I am taking this one as 11, so it will decrease then to 50. You can see that it is a 50 and I am decreasing, and answer is there. You can see deflection is 0, deflection is 0, fine. And you can see 11 is there, 11 is the reading, 10 plus 1 11, fine. And reading is 47.6, 47.6, fine. See, using this circuit diagram and this formula we have taken the readings. For 50 length I got the 12 from the resistance box, and for 50 here this ratio becomes 1, so x is equal to r, simply we can get. Now I have increased the one value and I have seen what is the balance length. Similarly I have decreased one value and I have seen what is the balance length, and again I have taken one reading more by increasing by 2 values and I got this one. But in this one you can see that my readings are not it is or we can say it is between 30 and 60 only. It should be between 30 and 60 only, not beyond that. Now once we complete this part, we have to interchange r and x. At present r is on my left arm and it is on my right arm, so x will go to the left and r will go to the x. Again we have to perform this experiment. Again we get the 4 readings and we take the average. It should come very close to 12.55 only.